See, everything is temporary. What I do with my time is what matters. I want to make sure I impact every single soul that I come in contact with.
Simply put, change is inevitable, growth is optional. You're going to change no matter what, whether you like it or not, whether you meant to or not, whether it's deliberate or indirect. But growth, that right there, you get to choose. Sometimes we do have to get upset at our current situation to say, you know what, enough is enough, no more. And you shouldn't have to wait until your back is against the wall for you to feel like you are unstoppable and you will get through. Even when things are going well, there's another level that you can go to. There's another level that I can get to that I know. So I strive to get to that level. I'm not perfect. I'm just a person. I'm growing. I'm learning. And change is where it's at. Either you can change for the worse or you can change for the better. But the change is up to you. So a lot of times we like to give out frameworks to change habits or, to upgrade our identities, or practice strategies for personal and professional evolution. And one of the things that I like to talk about is that renovate, innovate, collaborate, because no matter what, you can always know your next steps. But also, it's a good framework, right? It's literally here to show you that when you change how you believe about yourself, you change what you believe about yourself, you change everything about you from the inner being, you can then go out there and change how you operate and then collaborate with other people and change your environment. One of the things that would be beneficial to change is the language. See, because language creates the reality and language creates thoughts, right? So language produces these thoughts that produces beliefs, and belief is two-sided. Either you believe you can or you believe you can't. And then you take an action from that, and then the action gives you a result. So the first domino in this all is the language. If you believe that you can't do something, and that's what you say to yourself, you say, I believe that I can't, then chances are you're not going to do that thing. But if you believe that you can, you'll find out that you can do that thing. Sometimes you say I can't and you still do it, and you find out that you could, right? And sometimes you think you can do something and you find out you can't. But even in the time that you found out that you couldn't do what you thought you want to do, you found something. There's something that's a discovery. There were movement there. You're in a land of discovery. Like, this is what life is about. Life is discovering who you are and what you could do and how you can shape the world and make it a better place. Most people get stuck in their lives because they're not discovering enough about themselves. Everything you want can be created. It's possible that it could be created. All right, let me just dial it in a little bit. We are meant to create. And if you are not creating, then what are you doing? Like, if anything left alone deteriorates. If you do not use your skills, you kind of lose your skills. So this is really about reinvention. Each stage of our lives, we're always reinventing. Like, when you were a child, you had to reinvent who you were constantly growing up to adulthood. And when you get to adulthood, you have to reinvent who you are. There's a young adult and there's a seasoned adult. There's an adult where they first got they first got an apartment, and then it's the adult this is their third apartment, or this is their first house. So it's different levels, and it's always the constant evolution and the reinvention. And one thing that works for me is seeing the game of comparing chance versus change in our lives, right? So what's chance, and what will be changed by chance, and what will be changed by change? So your life can be changed by chance, but you have determining factors and you have contributing factors, and it can be changed by change, and it also has determining factors and contributing factors. So it just comes down to changing willingly or unwillingly. Simply put, change is inevitable, growth is optional. You're going to change no matter what, whether you like it or not, whether you meant to or not, whether it's deliberate or indirect. But growth, that right there, you get to choose. You get to choose if you want to grow. You get to choose if you want to be the person that earns the right to have the experience. So I would say choose growth, choose yourself. You are the best of the best, the top of the top, cream of the crop.